YouTube? I'm back again today for another game review. Today we're excited to check out Fruit Ninja Combo Party from Lucky Duck Games. This is for 3 to 6 players. Age is 8+. It'll take about 20 minutes to play. And in Fruit Ninja Combo Party, this is a set collection game in which you're going to try to put down different fruit in front of you as you're drafting them. You're going to pick a card out of your hand, then pass the hand, and then pick a card out of your hand and pass the hand. But it also has a speed dexterity element, as if you match fruits with anybody else, you're going to try to pick up this sword hilt right here, and if you're the first person to do it, you're going to get some extra special victory points. It's a very light, simple, family weight, filler-esque game, but is it good? Let's open it up, and I'll tell you what I think. Alrighty then, we're going to take a look at what you're going to get inside of Fruit Ninja Combo Party. So first and foremost, we have a handy dandy rule sheet. This is actually mostly just components on this page, and this is all you're going to need rules-wise. Very clear, very concise, should have you up and running in no time at all, so big thumbs up on the rules. Very, very quick and simple, easy game to learn. So in Fruit Ninja, what you're going to be doing is you are going to be trying to get different sets of cards in front of you in order to score points. You're going to want either all of the same fruit or all different fruit in front of you. And depending on how many cards you're able to amass in front of you as you draft them, you're going to get more points. You're going to get these little tokens, which will be victory points, and then you're going to get these cards right here, which will either be 1, 2, or 3 victory points at the end of the game. So it's kind of a hosh-posh mix-up right there. There also is a jungle speed-esque aspect to this game where you're going to try to grab this thing in the middle as fast as you can if you ever match with someone else. What am I talking about? Let's go over the gameplay. Let's get into the components. So first component-wise, you're going to have a whole bunch of these tokens over here. You're probably going to separate them, but honestly, I never do. You can just reach in there and grab it. You're a big boy. You can reach in there and you can grab whatever you need. Next, you're going to have these cards right here, and the cards are going to look like typical things from Fruit Ninja. Watermelons, kiwis, pineapples, bananas, lemons, so on and so forth. I don't remember how many of these cards there are, different cards. I think maybe there's 5 or 6 different colors into there. I want to say there is 6 because that's the max number of cards you can have in front of you. Next, everybody's going to get 12 of those cards right there. You're going to put this little katana head, like the thing you hold for the sword right in front of you. It goes in the middle. It's really sticking cool looking. You're going to get this little score pad, which you may or may not need. Honestly, we have yet to use it, but still, it's nice that it's there. And then you're ready to start the game. So once you've dealt out 12 cards, what's going to happen is everyone is going to draft one of the cards. So right now I have a 2-player version of the game set up, which actually you can't really do a 2-player version of the game. So let's go ahead and just actually do it all official and get a 3-player version of the game set up. So bam, 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 bam. So let's see. What you're going to do is you are going to pick one of the fruits, and then you're going to pass your cards to the left, and then everyone's going to do the same thing. So let's make it a little bit juicy right now, and then this person will choose. So we've all 3 done that. We're all 3 going to reveal our cards at the same time, and whoa, we got ourselves a match, which means me and this person are going to try to grab this as fast as we can. The first person to get it, whoop, is going to get a reward card, which is spectacular. Good for you. The other person, though, suffers no penalty, so it's not that big of a deal. Now, what can happen sometimes is someone might accidentally grab it. If that happens, then that person collects a -1 token, or if you accidentally knock it over, you also collect a -1 token. And then you're going to, once again, pick up your cards and you're going to redraft. So I'm looking down here, I see 3 bananas, and I'm like, should I go for bananas or should I go for different fruit? Now, the thing is, if you're going for different fruits, you can still score a whole bunch of points. But if you're going for bananas, or if you go for all of the same type of fruit, then it doubles whatever you're collecting. So if you only had 2 bananas, you'd get 2 points instead of 1 point. Whereas if you get all the way down to here and you somehow collect 6 of them, you can get 10 points and 3 cards instead of just 5 points. You know what? Let's go big. We're gonna go bananas. This person's looking down at the hand. They see a lot of bananas. They're like, yeah, let's do that one too. And then this person over here is like, yeah, I'm gonna do the bananas too because I want to kind of screw them over. Now, here's the thing though. Each of them kind of realizes that they're probably gonna match cards. So boom, 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 boom. The first person to grab that banana is, bam, it's gonna be me. So I get myself one of these. Hooray, I got 2 points. Keep that secret. Keep it safe. Put it down in front of you. And then you're gonna continue to do this. Now, eventually what will happen is, let's just say in this scenario, I'm kind of hosed. So this is another big aspect. Before you pick up your cards to draft, what you can always do is you can always choose to score your cards. So let's just say, you know what, I'm worried. I don't think there's any more bananas because everybody else has been playing bananas. So I would just turn this pile in and I would get 1 point, and I'd get 2 points because you double the amount of tokens you have thanks to the handy-dandy little player aid card, and you put it right there. Because what can happen is, let's say that this guy's looking at his hand, he doesn't have any bananas. You still have to play a card, and you can still match, you can still pick this up, but this card gets taken away, and you essentially have wasted a round. You've wasted a round because you're still just going to score the 2 points, one for each of those. Anywho, you're going to continue to go until you only have 2 cards left in your hand, at which point you're going to discard one, play the last one, score any points for whatever you have to do, and then you are going to rinse, wash, and repeat between 2 and 4 rounds. Whoever has the most points at the end of the game will be the winner of Fruit Ninja Combo Party. And that, in a nutshell, is how the game is played. Alrighty then, Fruit Ninja Combo Party from Lucky Duck Games. What are my final thoughts? Let's go over the pros, let's go over the cons. First, on the con side, game's not going to be for everybody for a variety of different reasons. 3 to 6 players is a good player count, but I will say I liked it best at 6 players. I got a chance to play this at 6 players, 4 players, and 3 players. And I liked it better at 6 players than I did at 4 players, and I liked it better at 4 players than I did at 3 players. And I think just the more players you have, the better the game is going to get, because you're more likely to have matches, which means you get to grab this super awesome little sword thing and gain victory points in a different way. So I just feel like it naturally is better at the higher player counts. That being said, I thought it was good at 3 players still. I still enjoyed myself at 3 players, and the kids in my class still enjoyed it at 3 players. But ideally, I would like to play it at the higher player counts. Continuing on with the con side, the game is repetitive. You're going to do the same thing over and over and over and over and over. It's just draft a card, play the card. Maybe grab the sword. Draft the card, play the card. Maybe grab the sword. Draft the card, play the card. Maybe grab the sword. Draft the card, play the card. Maybe draw the sword. That sounds like a pretty... I really like that beat there. You're going to do that over and over again. So while it says 2 to 4 rounds, I honestly think 2 rounds is good. Maybe 3 rounds, but I don't think I'd ever want to really play this as a 4-round game, just because you are doing the same thing over and over and over again. And yeah, continuing on the con side, this is a game that you will have an advantage over really young kids if you're paying attention. If you play drafting games and you can count how many people there are, you'd be like, all right, there's 3 bananas here, so I'm probably going to get another banana in this hand. And you can kind of see what other people are playing and keep your eyes on that. So it's got kind of a card counting-esque aspect, not a huge deal. And honestly, if you could turn your brain off to paying attention to it, like I like to do when I play with young kids, then it's not that big of a deal. But it is something I did want to mention, that the better you are at card counting and drafting games, the better you're going to be at this game, so you could have a slight advantage over other younger people. Any other cons I have of the game? It's very light, it's very simple, it's a filler weight game. Don't go into this game expecting, meaty, deep thoughts and, decisions and mechanisms. No, it's just drafting with some dexterity mixed in, and that's it. So that's pretty much what I got on the con side. You have to know it's very light, it's very simple, it's a filler weight game, it's a family weight game. It is repetitive, but if you can get past all that, or if your kids don't mind that, because most kids, none of those things they really care about, Fruit Ninja is a very good game. I really enjoyed this one, and I'm going to keep it in my classroom to play with the kids in my classroom. So what I like about the game, first and foremost, rules. Very easy to learn, very easy to teach. This is the kind of game where I can have it up and taught in, less than 5 minutes, because it is very simple. It's either, hey, here's this big hand of cards, you're going to pick one of these cards, and then you're going to pass all the cards over here to the left side, and then we're going to reveal our card. And what you're trying to do is you're trying to have all of the same fruit or all different fruit. That's your only objective. Same fruit or different fruit. But oh yeah, in addition to that, we got this fun little aspect here where when we all flip over our cards, if you match somebody, you have to grab this hilt. And they really love that aspect of it. I like the press your luck aspect of the game. And I think the biggest comparison people are going to make to this game is Jungle Speed, because it does have that. And I understand the comparison, and I agree to a certain extent with the comparison, but I think these are 2 different kinds of beasts. I like this game more mechanically because it does have the set collection. It does have a press your luck aspect, which I do like. But I actually like Jungle Speed still better than this game, just because Jungle Speed is more just of this. It's all about this and the trying to look at everybody's different cards. And I'd say that they're just different games. But I do know some people are going to want me to compare the games because you're trying to grab something fast in the middle. And I would say I like Jungle Speed better, but I would also not say... I have both in my collection. I'm keeping both in my collection, actually in my classroom collection, because I think the games are different enough to warrant a spot on your shelf, especially if you play a lot of family games. But what else I like about this game? Component-wise, the cards are very nicely done. They look just like Fruit Ninja, which I like that. Oh, one last comment I have of this game. that some more gamery gamers are going to complain about is the swingy, these cards, because it's between 1 and 3 points. And if you get, 3 threes in one turn, I mean, that's huge. That's 9 points. So those can be a little bit swingy, but with a game like this, it didn't really bug me. So I like the box size. It's a nice box size. Rules are well done. Components are well done. The kids in my class, I mean, that's the biggest reason why I'm recommending this game, is because the kids in my class had tons of fun with this game, and I enjoyed it as well. This was not like one of those ones where it's like, all right, yep, we're done with that one. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I didn't. No, I had fun with the game. I enjoyed watching them had fun. I enjoyed trying to grab the hilt, and I mean, there's not much else to tell you about it. It's a light, simple, filler weight game. And if you have a larger family, let's say you have, 2-3 kids, and you play, 5-player game nights, family sort of game nights, I think this is going to be a good one. And like I said, I still think it's a good game at 3 players, but I think it's a great game once you get it to the 5 and 6-player count. Party style game, yeah, I definitely think this could be a party style game as well, because it's easy to learn, it's easy to teach. And yeah, I don't think it's really going to scare anybody off. It has that Fruit Ninja IP, which is immediately going to draw some people in there. I mean, it's going to kind of lull them into thinking that it's not like your deep, complexy style game. Because I've had that issue. I've actually had that issue with really simple party style games, like Dixit and Codenames. Whereas I think with this one, because it is this Fruit Ninja, and it has like this, this cartoony style art, that people are going to be more likely to not be intimidated by this game and say, you know what, I'm not really feeling playing any games right now. So there you go. Fruit Ninja Combo Party. I think it is a really good game, that especially if you're in the market for a family game or a party game. If you're looking at this as a game night game, no, probably not going to recommend it. If you're going to play it exclusively at 3 players, I'd say maybe, if you can, try it before you buy it. You're not going to have as much fun as your kids. That's the other big thing. If you're playing at the lower player counts, kids still had a blast with this playing at the lower player counts. But at the higher player counts, I think everybody really has a good deal of fun with it. So there you go. That is Fruit Ninja Combo Party, one that I can recommend you check out if it looks like it might be your cup of tea. If you enjoyed this review, please sure to click on that subscribe button down below in the comments below. Let me know. Would you rather have on a wet shirt or wet socks? Ooh, man. They're both bad. They're both really bad, because the wet shirt just kind of clings to your body and just exposes all your jiggles and your rolls. But the wet socks, like, they make your feet smell terrible, and they can get cold and you can get sick. You know what? I guess I'm going to go with the wet shirt, just because I don't want to get sick. Let me know in the comments below. Would you rather wear a wet shirt or a wet socks? And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube.